Hey fam! Welcome back to Raw Reviews. So this is the relaunch of my channel, which I am so excited about. And I have so many plans for 2021 that I am really going to focus on getting done. So I am excited to welcome you all back, and I'm excited for us to move forward on this channel. So I'm actually super excited again to start off this relaunch with a series called Full Face of, and then I do a full face of whatever brand focusing on that month. So this month is going to be a full face of Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I already have everything planned out. I am super excited. I keep saying super excited, but I am thrilled to be returning to this and to doing what I love. So without further ado, here we go. Hi, Athena. Hi, baby girl. Hi, you wanna come here? Come here. You say hi? Hi, baby. Hi. Hi, princess. You wanna come say hi? Yeah? Oh, you wanna be camera doggle? Yeah? No? Okay. So I've already moisturized. So first things first is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Hydrating Oil, which I didn't even know they had a primer. So this is, I've actually had this for a while because I've had this plan for a while. So I really hope this is still good to go. I don't know how much I should put on here. It doesn't have any directions or anything. Maybe that was on the box. So we're just gonna put a couple drops in my hand. Maybe need a couple more. Oop. So hydrating oil I figure should be good for the winter. We just had a ginormous snowfall yesterday. Well, not ginormous, but it was the first big snowfall of the season. So it kind of turned into a snowstorm. I was stuck in traffic for hours. It was not fun. But winter means dry, so hopefully that will be helpful for my dry skin. They also have these lip primers. It just comes in a regular tube. And it's, you know, a clear whitish object. I don't know about anybody else, but I have had really dry lips. So kind of an update. One of the reasons I stopped was because I got a job promotion and we moved out to Northern California, and I ended up not enjoying it. So we decided to move back to the Midwest, and that's where we are now. And that's why everything's kind of, you can see my heat press in the background. I don't really have a background to say, so you'll see things changing as I figure out what I'm doing here. And this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation. Has the big foundation on the back, and I have the shade 210N. So I'm hoping this is the right shade for me. Oh, what am I doing? Is this not supposed to be like that? What have I done? Ah, I am smart. Okay. So I know they have brushes, but I'm just gonna use my beauty blender. But yeah, we decided to move back. As much as I love California, don't get me wrong, it was just not working out for us, so we decided to move back. Our friends and family are all very excited, so that's awesome. Ooh, wow. I don't know if this is the right color for me. Maybe this is my summer shade. But, you know, it is what it is, so I'm excited. I'm actually going back to school to get my degree in digital marketing. So I am super excited. I keep saying super excited. I am looking forward to that. So that's why I kind of just let this channel go by the wayside, and I wasn't really in a place to be doing this kind of thing, but now I am, you know, I'm back and I have a lot of plans and I have a schedule and I have planners and you know, all kinds of things. So well, that doesn't look bad. Oop, missed a big ol' spot. I don't know if you can hear him, but my husband is still working in the other room, so he is talking on his headset and stuff like that. So that didn't cover up as much as I thought it was going to. I'm doing another pump, and I don't know if you can see on camera. I mean, and I don't mind, but like I can still see blemishes here. I can still see my little mustache. And then right here, I think I missed some. And then plus, they don't have a concealer. That's like the one thing they're missing. So I'm just gonna see if I can just put some more foundation in the under eye area and see if that will help. Ah, come on, mirror. There we go. I actually don't normally do my foundation first. I normally do my eyes first. So I don't know what I was thinking. I think I was just so into getting this started that I kind of forgot how I do things. I've been trying to wear makeup more in the past like month. I had a little challenge for myself. I use this really cool app called Tiny Decisions, and you put in your, like, you can put your palettes in that you want to use. Like I had a holiday challenge and I put all my palettes, I wrote them all down in the app, and then it turns it into a roulette, and you just click on it and it spins the wheel and that decides what palette you're going to use today, which is actually how I decided what ABH palette I was going to use today. So you'll see that in a moment, or in a few moments. So I really like that, and that's something I was really, because there's still a ton of foundation there. That's something I have trouble with, is making decisions, which I don't know much about astrology, but I'm a Libra, so I don't know what that says about me. If that's a typical, I think that's a pretty typical Libra thing, where the scales, we are not good decision makers. I feel like I should be. I mean, I feel like I used to be a good decision maker. But when it comes to silly things like that, I'm like, I don't know what palette to use. It's just simple things. Cannot make a decision to save my life. Okay. So I think that looks okay. I don't know, I can't really tell. I think my face is darker than my neck though, but that's okay. We'll deal with it. So, put that over here. And then, like I said, no concealer. So I just used my foundation, which actually doesn't look too bad. It is like already, it got into some creases over here on the side. But that's okay. And the bags in my eyes, like they're not too discolored or anything like that, so I think it looks okay. So this was my first time using this foundation. I've actually had it for a while because I've had this video planned for a while, but I haven't opened it. So I'm like, I hope it, you know, it stayed new. So this will be my, what does it say, 12 months. But who listens to, I know mascara is really important to go through at a certain amount of time, but I usually use the foundation until it starts to smell off, but that's just me. And they also have this ginormous thing of powder. I was like, oh my goodness, look at how huge this is. It's like the whole size of my cheek and chin. But this is their loose setting powder in the shade Vanilla. I'm just going to put that on my under eyes. This is also my first time using this powder. I didn't even know they had a setting powder. So, oh, hey, there we go. Woohoo! So where is my powder brush? I just want to give the under eyes a little bit of powder before we get started. That is, there we go. Just give it a little bit to set, and I'll use the rest of that later. So the powder, or not the powder, the palette that Tiny Decisions picked for me was the Subculture palette, which while I have had this palette for a while, surprise, surprise, I've never used it. It is brand new. So this will be very interesting. I don't even know where to start. I also have the, where is it? The Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. So I can't remember if I've used this or not. I know some people either love it or some people hate it. I've heard a lot of love. I haven't heard a lot of hate, but the hate that I have heard, hate, is greatly disliked. So it's not like, oh, it's okay. No, it was like, I don't like this at all. Where some people were like, this is amazing. So interested to try that out. Ooh, I think I might have used too much. Oh no. Oh, this is interesting. It's kind of like the colored, what do you call it? Urban Decay, I think it's Eden. That is the one that has a little bit of, or is it, I think Sin is the one that is like shiny. And then Eden is the one that has like a, I don't want to say nude because it's not nude for everyone, but has a light color to it that has supposed to help with your eyes. So what should I do with this? And I have a brand new brush. Like I had to, when I opened this, like it still had the little thing on the mirror. It still had the clear cover. This was still in packaging. So I can do whatever I want. And I'm honestly actually a little concerned with that.
One eternity later.
Okay, so I'm back. I couldn't find, I tried to look online for some inspiration. I couldn't find anything, but I'm really, really attracted to these three colors right here. The shimmer, the green, and this brown. I'd love to delve into these colors sometime, but I just, like Judy did this one look. I'll link her channel and I'll link to the video below, and this beautiful nude look that I'm definitely going to do sometime, but I wanted to do something a little bit different for this video. And as much as I would love to play with like axis and an axis, like an axis of the like tilting axis, and Untamed, I just can't find anything right now that I really want to do with those two. So I think I'm going to focus on these three colors right here. So let's see. Let's use the brush that came with it. And I'm going to go in with Dawn, which is the transition shade right here. And then, oh, that is, ooh, battery. So, oh, wow, that is pigmented. Okay. I have a heavy hand, so I am going to have to be a little bit more light-handed with this. Ooh, wow, okay. So, come on, light up, there you go. Okay, so there we go for transition. I brought it up a little bit high. Maybe I'll actually bring it up a little bit higher on purpose. There we go. It looks, I always hate how one eye looks perfect and then the other eye is just a little janky. That's okay. And then I want to go in with Destiny. I'm gonna use the same brush, same side, this little puffy, like creasy side. And I'm gonna go in the crease a little bit lower though. At least I'm gonna try to. Just brought it up a little bit there. Might bring it up a little bit more into the crease. Keeping it a little low for now. And I don't care if it gets on the lid because I'm just gonna cover that. That's pretty. I think that's pretty. There's just so much. Like, I know that ABH is actually my favorite formula, eye formula, which is another reason I wanted to do this series, this full face of series, is because I tend to start a lot of projects and tend to start things. So I'll start with the, first thing in my collection, which is generally the Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes, because they're at the beginning of the alphabet. And so I find that even above Natasha Denona, even above, what are the other ones that people say are really good? So I noticed Natasha Denona, that's like the one that comes to mind. I shouldn't say this particularly, but Anastasia Beverly Hills tends to be my favorite formula. So I'd like to challenge that this year and branch out and see what else is out there. So we'll stick with that in the crease right now. Actually, it looks a little patchy here in the corner. So let's give it a little bit more color. Blend, blend, blend. Blend to my heart's content. And this is also why, like, you can see it's getting here on the outer corners where I don't necessarily want it because I'm a sloppy blender. So that's another reason why I generally do my makeup after I do my eyes, or I should say my face makeup after I do my eyes. But I'm trying to see if I can find my favorite angled, well, I can't find my favorite one, but I have, oh, nope, that's not what I want. It's like an angled brush, and it's very good at blending. Oh, here it is. It supposedly is from Storybook Cosmetics, but I think I got this off of Groupon, and it's the Harry Potter like wand, or it's not supposed to be, I'm sorry, I don't think I can say it's Harry Potter, but it's the witch and wizardry, witchcraft themed brushes. There we go. And I actually got them off of Groupon. It says they were Storybook, but I don't know if they actually are. I'll see if I can find them on Groupon, but I really enjoy them, and this is actually my favorite brush for blending in the outer crease. So I'm going to take fudge, and that's what I'm going to use on the outer corner. Okay, so I feel like I just ended up covering up that green color. I feel like this is not coming out the way I wanted it to be. They just ended up getting muddied together. I wanted the green to be like visible in the crease, but it's not coming out like that. Hopefully covering it up a little bit with Adorn will help out. And then I want to put electric in the inner corner. So let's go ahead and use Adorn, which is the shimmer shade, all over the lid. I feel like nothing I can do is gonna save this look, which I don't necessarily blame on the palette, just my color choices maybe weren't the best. Maybe this green and this brown were just too close together. I mean, I don't think it looks terrible, it just isn't coming out the way I wanted. So you can still see the green when you look real close, but when I open my eyes all the way, like you can barely tell it's there. Maybe that's just what I'll put on the bottom of my eyes, is this green. Wow. Wow, Fallout City. I don't know if you can see that, but it just all came down on my cheek. Oh my gosh. See? This is why I do eyeshadow first normally. I gotta remember that now. Maybe a little bit less. Oh, well, that seems better. Oh, it seems way better. Okay. Yeah, I did not get any fallout there at all. So, okay, that looks good. And then I will just use something for my inner eye, where I will use the electric shade. Maybe. I don't know if that necessarily vibes with the look. Maybe I should have used Cube. Oh, because Cube is shimmer too. I don't know why I didn't think that was shimmery. But this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, but it's got like a pink pearl shift to it. But we're going with electric because I already put that on my other eye. This is a look for sure. I think when you're an indecisive person and you don't know what you're doing with color schemes, this palette is maybe not for me. That is a look indeed. You know what though? It is what it is. It is what it is. So I feel like this side came out okay, but this side just looks a little... I don't know what I can use to blend it out more. That's a clean brush. I'm gonna have my little, it's the Ulta Beauty Beauty Smarts New Hue Shadow Swatching Pan. So I've been using that like crazy lately, and what it means is I really need to clean my brushes. I just ended up wiping that away. I feel like I see, like, who's really good at it? I think like Samantha Ravndal is really good at winging out, and probably Taylor Wynn, really good at winging it out the eyeshadow. Someone else I was watching is really good at it, but I can't remember who it is right now. Maybe Judy. But I always end up round. Even when I try to purposely make an angled look, you know, go for a more sleek look, no, always ends up coming out kind of round. But okay, you know, it is what it is. I tried, let's see, 5 different colors from this palette. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I was 14. So not bad, not bad. So as we've spent a lot of time on the eyes, let's go ahead and move on from there. I think I'm gonna actually blend this out a little bit more, because it looks a little janky. There we go. That looks a little bit better. So let's go in with some bronzer and see how that looks. Which, that was another thing. I could only find this color Rich Amber. Come on, there we go. So hopefully, so I don't know if that'll be too dark or if that'll work good on me. So we'll see. We'll see how good it is. I don't necessarily see this in a lot of people's videos. Oh, that doesn't, wow, that blended out really well. I thought that was going to be way too dark, but it looks really good. Other than me bringing it a little too close, that looks really good in my opinion. Wow, okay, I really like this. Now let's see if I can get the other side right. I feel like you can definitely tell up close where my foundation is unevenly done. Okay, I actually really like that. I think it looks well done. Okay. Oh no, my battery is running out. We'll see how long I have. Okay. Yay for the bronzer. And then we have the ABH Party Trio. I'm sorry, Blush Trio and Peachy Love. So these are the three colors. And I think I'm gonna go in with this nudie color right here. Wow, that came off a lot prettier than I expected. I'm not usually like a, oh, it's got some sparkles in it. I didn't even notice that. I've been fighting. All last month I decided to use this this Ofra Cosmetics blush, and I was fighting with it the entire time. No matter how hard I dug my brush in, it just did not want to show up. That's really pretty. In case you can't tell, I like a lot of blush, so. I don't know what color that was. Nectarine. Nectarine, good to go. Love that. And then, can't forget the infamous AB. Okay, so my camera died. So I went and charged my battery real quick, just for a little bit. And in that time I was able to take a better look at this whole look, and I think I thought it was a lot worse than it was. I can only see what I can see in the viewfinder, and it looks okay, but I don't know if that's just it looking okay from this distance. And then the mirror that I have is a very up close mirror, which points out every single flaw, like all the dry skin on my lips. But it doesn't look terrible. So, hey. But my camera died right as I was gonna show you the beautiful Amrezy highlighter. So this, you know, will be a highlighter that is passed on to my children and their grandchildren before I ever use it up. But it's absolutely beautiful. I love how you can just barely tell that I've used this. I don't know if you can even see from the camera. But it's gold, so I don't know how well that's gonna go with this look, but here we go. Oh, I forget how beautiful this is. And how soft it is. That's gorgeous. I love that. I need to use this more. Luckily, I'll be using it all month. So, okay, and then let me finish my eyes. I have the Highlighting Duo Pencil Illuminator Crown Duo in Matte Camille and Sand Shimmer. Come on, focus. So there's the shimmer side, there's the matte side. So I'm just gonna use the matte side to line my waterline. Hello, light. That's much better. Let's make my eyes seem open more. And then one thing my sister-in-law does is she is really good at carving out her eyebrows. So that's something I would like to try. I wonder if I can do that. Well, let's see. One thing I have been doing recently is what I do first is I go in, look at this tiny little brow wiz. Look at how adorable this is. I want to use that up. As I go in first with the brow wiz, which I say I've been doing lately and I did it once and it worked fantastically. I go in with the brow wiz and get in those areas that, you know, need some color where it's a little sparse. And then I go, because it tends to, if I go through with just what do you call the other end, normally a spoolie, if I just go in with a spoolie, I feel like it takes all the color away. So what I do is I go through, like I said, get the color in there, which I don't know what color this is. Looks a little too, this is dark brown. Okay, that's the color I use, I think. Medium brown. Dark brown. Okay, I don't know anything anymore. So go through each eye, add the color. I know I've started this sentence like 3 times. And then I go in with one of those like brow tint gels and use that as a spoolie instead. And I feel like it goes much better because it doesn't, you know, take all the color away, but it doesn't add too much of anything. So I have this in medium brown, I think, or no, what is this? What does this say? Yeah, medium brown. So it's their tinted brow gel in medium brown, which I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see that. Come on. Come on. No? You don't want to? There we go. I go through and I'll just help soften everything up. Actually, I think this might be dried out. There we go. There's still some in there. I usually use the e.l.f. one, but yeah, I think this is a little more dried out than I expected. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Ooh, oh no. There is some color. And it got all over my brow. There we go. Oh no. This is the problem with being sloppy, is then things happen. And they're not good things. So I think that's okay. Wow, that looks bold. Look like I have cartoon eyebrows. Wow, okay. So this is where I can go in with a normal spoolie. Ooh, ooh, that came off. Oh no, it keeps coming off. There we go. I can go in with a normal spoolie and take off some of this. This is the problem I have with doing my brows, is like, I feel like they're defined enough. I just want to fill in where it's a little sparse and then it looks like too much. Oh well. Let me see about, where did that crayon go? There it is. Okay, so battery died again because I apparently talk too much. But let me try and carve out my brows a little bit. Let me see if that does anything. Oh wow, that is peach. That is peachy. I don't know what I'm doing necessarily, so what do I blend them with? Blendy, blendy, blendy. Blend. Oh, that actually looks nice, I think. Yes, Athena. I don't know if you heard that, but she just went, oh. Oh, I like that. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that, but it blended in very nicely. So almost everything's done. Mascara, yes. Okay, trying out the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Volumizing Mascara. I have a mini to let me get my lashes ready. Ow. I actually wasn't curling my lashes for the longest time, and then I've recently started doing it and it looks so much better because my lashes don't really hold a curl. I feel like they're very straight, but this has actually been helping a lot. So thank goodness. I've had these Tarte whatever this lash tool is, lash curler, thank you. I've had that Tarte lash curler for forever. Ooh. So, I don't know if you can tell, but this is what the wand looks like. Very nice. Now let's get in there and see what it's like. Oh wow, it actually grips on really well. And I just got mascara on my eye. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I wish they would come out with lashes. Didn't Norvina come out with lashes with her whole thing? I'd have to look at that. So I haven't opened this, but it's not a very wet mascara. Like it got a little bit, you know, on my lid there, but other than that, and this is something, it's so funny, this is something I've done for the longest time, and then I saw Emily Noel 83, I think she's, is that still her channel, or is she just Emily Noel now? She was talking about how, she's like, does anyone else do this? Like I saw it on a video, I don't know, a year or two ago, and I was so excited when she was like, if you just press on them and hold them up a little bit. I was like, I do that too, Emily. Clearly that makes us besties. So I really like that mascara. I think it did a good job. And I think besides setting spray, oh, lips. So I have a liquid lipstick in the shade Allison, and I have a lip gloss in Vintage. So here is the liquid lipstick. That's a really pretty color, and then this is the lip gloss. I actually got this in a gift exchange a while ago, and oh, that looks dark. Well, let's try it anyway. That's actually really pretty. I didn't think I was gonna like it. Okay, so that's the color in the liquid. Thank you, Athena. She just dropped her buffalo horn. That's the liquid lipstick in Allison, which is a lot prettier than I thought it was gonna be. So let's just throw Vintage, the lip gloss, on top. Athena! Cannot hear anything. It's also really pretty. I used this gloss for a long time, and I don't know why I haven't used it anymore, but we'll definitely get back to using it. Now, for the finale, the Dewy Setting Spray. I need one of those fans. But this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoy. I actually really ended up liking it, and I'm excited to use more of these products. Excited. I need to find other words besides excited, but I am looking forward to using these products in the future, and thank you so much for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!